Are you still there?
Yes, Margaret, we're still here. Maybe for good.
Try and move some rocks from this side.
Listen. What's that?
It's a child. I don't think it means us any harm.
Be careful.
It wants to go through there. Must have been cut off from its friends by the roof wall. Then how did it get in here?
Oh, there must be other passages.
If it knows of other passages, then perhaps there's another way round, back to Uncle and the others.
Yes, but they may lead to its people, not to yours.
If there's any chance at all, I've got to take it. All right, I'm coming.
I can't breathe. Fumes are choking me. Has anyone got any water?
Yeah, give me your handkerchief.
Hold it against your mouth.
Mary, you all right?
We can't last long like this. The volcano's spilling over. The lava's coming in.
This doesn't go anywhere. No, and that's blocked. We'll never move these rocks.
Wilson, keep that handkerchief across your mouth. You're going to need all your strength to get out of here.
Well, we must do something quickly. We can't last long in these sulfur fumes.
Look out! That wall's giving way now. It's those things again, as if we didn't have enough problems. Now, just a minute, Wilson. Margaret.
Oh, come on, this way, quickly.
Margaret, how did you find your way here? Where's Barn?
He's back there, trapped under the rocks. Well, that creature, the little girl, she showed me the way. Yeah, where is she?
She just made off down that tunnel. All right, Jeff, Wilson, after her quickly. You two, Mary, come on, let's get out of here.
We've got to get her back to her own people before anything happens to her.
All right, come on then. This tunnel's full of sulfur.
Brown.
Oh, Wilson.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be at a Venusian tea party by now.
Help me out of here.
Are there any bones broken?
No, I don't think so. I'm worth saving.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, of course it's going to save.
Ah, Brown. Are you all right?
Yes, I think I'm all right.
Well, thank goodness we're all together at last.
So your Venusian friends saved you after all. I told you, they weren't hostile.
Are you kidding? This was only a child. You should have seen what her parents were trying to do to me back there. Now, don't try and move, Brown. This thing's really wedged fast. It's going to take some shifting.
What's the matter? What are you trying to tell us?
Sulfur fumes. It's coming in here now.
Hey, there may be a way out through here. The lava flow. There's only a matter of minutes before it comes through.
There must be hundreds of tons of rock in there.
Well, that won't stop it, not molten lava.
We are broken through.
Good. All right, come on. Mary, Margaret, get down that tunnel quickly before the wall gives way.
Save yourself.
Oh, shut up, Brown. Come on, let's try and get some leverage on it from underneath me. All right, all together now. 1, 2, 3.
It won't hold much longer.
Come on, try again. 1, 2, 3.
It's giving way.
Come on. Now, quickly, Brown. Come on, Brown. You think you can stand?
I'm all right.
Come on. Let me get you out of here. Find your head on this rock.
Find a rock.
Come here.
That's it.
Steady, Brown.
Professor Meadows, look! Look, I can see daylight.
Right, Margaret. I can see the opening. Not much further now. We're out.
Oh, yes, thanks to you. We'd never found our way without you.
Hello.
Oh, they're safe.
Gosh, it's right out here.
Oh, but it's clean and fresh, too.
Oh, come on, Harriet. You can have a breather now.
Well, Brown, we're on the other side of your mountain. We had to come here after all.
If it hadn't been for that volcano, we never would have done it. Well, how are you now, Brown? How's the leg? Brown?
All right. The city. My Venusian city.
But it can't be.
Look at the way it glistens.
Who could have built it?
What do you make of it, Mary?
I don't know. I have to take a closer look at it before I could decide.
But if it's a city, where are the roads leading to it?
Maybe they don't have any roads. Maybe they fly anywhere they want to go. Vertical takeoff craft from the tops of those buildings.
Well, considering all we've seen up to now are cavemen, that's a pretty fancy idea, Jeff.
Oh, he's full of fancy ideas.
There's nothing fancy about that city. It exists, all right. The creation of an advanced people with a sense of beauty and form. They're probably watching us now, waiting for our arrival.
Well, then I'm afraid they're going to be disappointed.
Well, why? It would only take us a few minutes to get there.
Look, Jeff, we came to Venus to find Captain Wilson, didn't we? We found him. Our mission's over. It's senseless taking any more risks. We ought to get back to MR4 as quickly as possible.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Just how do you plan on getting back?
The way we came.
But there's a volcano in there.
Look, this mountain's full of tunnels. There must be a way around the volcanic core.
How would we find it?
Well, we had a guide to show us the way out. Perhaps the same guide can show us the way back. After all, it must want to get back to its own people.
I better let Margaret try. She seems to get along with the kid best of all.
Yeah. All right, Margaret, you have a go.
We, all of us, want to go through the mountain.
Well, whatever that means, she's pretty definite about it.
No, I don't think we're going to get much help there.
No. Hey, don't you think her appearance resembles that of Earth's Cro-Magnon period?
Well, the Cro-Magnons existed on Earth 30,000 years ago.
Well, that's right, but what about the creatures on the other side of the mountain, the ape-men? They were more primitive, like Earth's Neanderthal period. I think what we're witnessing on Venus is what happened on Earth thousands of years before history. The Neanderthals are dying out, and the more advanced Cro-Magnons are taking over.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's that way round. At least our new little friend seems to have some intelligence.
Well, that could make her more dangerous. All the same, I think we should trust her instincts and not risk trying to find a way back through the caves.
All right, then. We'll rest here for a spell and then decide how to get back to MR4.
Hey, Henderson, I know you're leader of the party, and naturally I take my orders from you, but I've been looking down in the valley, and there seems to be a stream down there. I was just wondering if we could go down and get cleaned up and maybe we refill our water flasks.
That's a pretty sound idea, Henderson.
Yes, because it'll bring you nearer your city.
Well, there does seem to be a stream down there. All right, then, that's what we'll do. That's if our little friend here doesn't object, of course.
Well, she'll follow us.
Gosh, it's wonderful here. I'd like to spend my holidays here.
You'll probably spend the rest of your life here if you don't get back to our rocket.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. Pity the sun never shines. Still, it's warm enough. I wonder if they ever come down here to bathe.
Who?
Those creatures. The more advanced ones.
Oh, we can't keep calling them creatures. We'll have to call them something.
Venusians.
But there are several kinds of Venusians. What are we going to call you? Kiki, Kiki. Oh, well, I'm sure she didn't understand me, but that's as good a name as any. You, Kiki. Kiki. No, you, Kiki. Me, Margaret. Him, Jeff. Margaret. Oh, yes, that's very good. Jeff. Jeff.
No, Jeff.
Hiya, what are you kids doing?
Oh, we're teaching Kiki to talk.
Who?
Oh, we've called her Kiki. Kiki.
Oh, well, can you ask her if this is any good to eat?
Kiki, is this good to eat? Yum.
Does that mean it's good or bad?
Well, that's answers your question, Captain Wilson.
Could I have my pomegranate back, please?
She says, get another one. I'm hungry.
Well, I wouldn't want to fall out with her. She might tell her father. I'll go and get another one. I'll get you one as well.
Captain Wilson,
Yeah.
do you think you could persuade Mr. Henderson to let us see this city?
Oh, whatever it is.
I'm sure he's as anxious to see this city as any of us. He just doesn't want us to run into any kind of danger.
Oh, what danger could there be? Nothing's come near us here.
Well, I'll talk to him about it. But remember, just because we've seen nothing hostile doesn't mean that we can afford to drop our guard. Okay? Oh, hiya. You taking it easy?
Yeah, just relaxing while I can. We might not get a chance later on.
That's a good idea. I think I'll do the same. That is, if Henderson doesn't want to move on, I'm going to go and see what he's planning.
All right then, Brown. We'll go and have a look at this city of yours, or whatever it is. But after that, we must concentrate on trying to find a way back to MR4. Now, is that clearly understood?
Yes, of course. But when we meet the Venusians, the advanced Venusians, they'll show us the way.
Is that all right with you, Wilson?
Sure.
All right, then. Now, the first thing we must do is try and find some food. We'll give everybody a chance to get properly rested before we start to climb that hill. We'll set off from here in about 30 minutes.
30 minutes? I'm not going to wait 30 minutes to see what I came all this way for. I'm leaving now. You can follow when you're ready.
Now, don't go off on your own, Brown.
Don't try to argue with him. It's a waste of time.
On that point, at least, I can agree with you. Henderson, I'll see you in the first city on Venus.
You know, he always wants to be the first everywhere.
There you are, honey. I bet you feel better for a bath. You needed a clean up just as much as we did. Now, how about a drink from the stream?
I bet he misses his milk.
Yes, but this water's all right. Here, Kiki, put him down. Here, get down, look. Here, Kiki, put him down.
She thinks he's good to eat.
Uncle, stop it. She's got ham in it. Kiki, give it back. It's a pet.
Now, be careful, Margaret.
Come on, Kiki. Give it to me. It's mine. Look, you mustn't eat it. You're not going to eat him, were you?
Oh, she'd have eaten him, all right.
She's got quite an appetite.
Oh, she's all right.
Oh, well, now let's try to rustle up some food for ourselves. Oh, by the way, where's Mary?
She's having a nap by the stream.
Oh, good. I'll go and wake her up. Mary, come on, wake up.
Oh, I was asleep.
Yeah, so I noticed. Well, look, what we're going to do, we're going to try and find some grub, and then we're going to move on up the hill to have a look at Brown City. He's already gone on ahead.
No, naturally.
Yeah. Well, come on, lazy bones. Hey, Mary, what's that on your face?
I
Look
don't
as if you've been bitten by something.
I don't know. Sore. Must be an insect bite.
What can I say to them? How can I make them understand? Perhaps if I drew something. If they're as advanced as I think they are, they must understand the solar system. So how if I drew the Earth and Venus in orbit and then drew a line from Earth to Venus, then point to myself, then they must understand that I am the first man from Earth to greet them. The first ambassador from Earth. Why, I didn't realize I was so close. My city. The first city on Venus.
Wilson, you're quite sure that the water from that stream's all right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, Kiki drinks it.
Well, if everybody's finished eating, let's get started. You know, Brown must be there by now.
Yeah, he must have found something. He's been gone a long time. Come on, Jeff, let's go.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just felt a bit groggy. I don't think I've really woken up yet from that sleep.
No. Now, Mary, that bite on your face is looking pretty angry. Think you ought to put something on it? Here, have a look at it in this thing, this signaling mirror. You might as well have it anyway. It's not much good here without any sun.
Well, it just looks like a bite. Just like you get on Earth.
All the same, I think I'd be careful, Mary.
Oh, it'll be all right. Coming, Margaret?
I'm just trying to get Kiki to come with us. But she doesn't seem to want to come this way. Come on, Kiki. We're going up the hill. All right, then I'll have to go without you.
Hey, wait a minute, Jeff. I think we better wait for the others. You seen anything yet?
No, not yet. Yes, I can see the city.
So that's the first city of Venus.
What are those things? They're like great pillars.
Outcrops of rock, probably caused by earthquake activity millions of years ago.
And that shining stuff, what is it?
Quartz, mica, probably quartz. Henderson, take a look at that.
That's absolutely fascinating. Hey, Mary. What do you make of this?
Rock strata with quartz on top. How did that quartz get there?
Perhaps it's just naturally there.
No, I don't think so.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go and take a look. Hey, Mary, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to rest up, though. I'll catch up with you.
Are you sure you don't want me to stay with you?
No, I'll be all right. Go on.
All right. Well, we'll just go and have a quick look, see if we can find Brown.
Come on, Margaret.
I can't get Kiki to come with us. She's been hanging back all the way up.
Yeah, I noticed that. Seems to be something about this place she doesn't go for.
What is it, Kiki? Seems to be something she doesn't understand.
Well, let her stay here with me, Margaret. You go on with the others.
Well, all right. We shan't be very long.
What is it about that place you don't like? I know you can't understand me, but I can tell you're frightened. Yes, there is something frightening here.
Well, if so, they're things that Kiki doesn't like.
There's nothing alive here.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought I saw something move. Brown. Oh, I'm sorry, Brown. This must be a big disappointment for you.
There's no life here. Do you know what this is? It's a huge burial ground.
Burial ground?
Yes, those caves are tombs. The Cro-Magnons bury their dead there.
So that's why Kiki didn't want to come.
Oh, it looks so like a city, glittering in the sun. Well, Henderson, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to MR4.
What's that?
It's Kiki. She's come after all. Yeah, what's the matter?
There's something wrong.
Maybe it's Professor Med.
Well, come on. What are we waiting for?
Professor Meadows, what's the matter? Hey, you got a fever.
Well, my head's throbbing. My cheeks feel all flushed.
I'm not surprised. It's all swollen.
Hey, Mary, what happened?
I don't know. It must be that insect bite I got a little while ago.
She's got a temperature.
Yeah, but an insect bite couldn't have caused that.
Maybe the insect was carrying some sort of disease like mosquitoes do.
Yeah, it's possible, Jeff. Mary, have you got any drugs with you?
No, I didn't bring any with me. Gotta get the fever down.
Let me look at that.
Antibiotics would bring down this temperature, Professor.
Yeah, but we don't have any.
I blame myself for that. We should have brought medicines with us from the rocket.
But this place is abounding in natural medicines. If only we knew how to use them.
Yes, but where would we look for them?
But the Africans were using antibiotics for centuries without knowing what they were. They even discovered penicillin.
Yes, of course. They use rotting vegetation to kill active poisons. And the vegetation contained the penicillin glaucum. Yeah, but that's all very well. We don't know how to process it.
We'll have to find out.
Well, it might work.
Well, Mary, do you know how it's done?
Well, you've got to get boiling water and as much vegetation as you can find really rotten. And then I'll show you, if I can.
Yes, we know it smells, but we've got to have it. This idea might work on Earth, but the vegetation here is so different.
Yes, well, according to Professor Meadows, any vegetation will do. Oh, thank you, Kiki. Oh, come on, Jeff, we better take this back now.
Well, the water's nearly ready.
Amazing how easy it is to do without civilization, isn't it?
Hey, what's the next process?
The vegetation has to be strained And the juice is taken out.
You all right, Mary? Well, how do we do that? All right, then don't you worry. We'll think of a way. Margaret, Jeff, you got that stuff ready? Right, now put it together. You know, we ought to put it in some kind of cloth, something that'll act like a muslin strainer.
Yes, that would be something very fine.
Silk?
That would do if we had any.
I've got a large astrochart here made of silk. It's pretty tough. Let's try this.
Oh, that'll do fine. All right. Now, get another gourd. Another gourd. And put that in it. That's it. Now pour the water. On top of it, that's it.
Oh, Henderson.
All right, Mary, all right. Now, keep squeezing until you get the pure juice extract.
But it looks filthy.
So did the penicillin mold to Alexander Fleming, but it worked.
Oh, I'm going to black out.
Oh, Mary, try to hold on just a bit longer. What do we do when we've got the juice?
Inject. Oh, you can inject. No, hypodermic. No, hypodermic.
It could be taken by mouth.
Yes, of course.
I've taken a penicillin draft before. It's not as effective, but it might work.
All right, we'll have to try it. Come on. Yes. Mary. Hey, Mary. Come on, I want you to try and swallow some of this. Oh, come on, hold that head, somebody. Come on, Mary. Just swallow a little bit of it at a time.
How long is it now, Jeff?
Well, it's an hour and a half since we gave her the stuff. That stuff might be useless. We don't know, do we?
Well, Uncle says our temperature's dropped. We can't go yet, Kiki. One of us is ill.
We don't know where to go anyway.
I think Kiki knows. She wants to get back to her own people just as much as we want to see the rocket again. She keeps pulling at me and always in the same direction. Oh, I'm sure she knows.
We can't go over the mountain because of the carbon cloud. We can't go in the caves again because of the volcano. If we want to get to the other side, we'll just have to go round it.
And Kiki means us to go this way.
Well, we're lost. Might as well follow her.
Hear that, Kiki? You'll be our guide.
It's all right. Professor Meadows has just recovered consciousness.
Oh, how wonderful. So that stuff worked after all.
Yes, she's still very tired. I'm afraid she'll have to be carried.
Well, let's go and see if we can help.
That's a good idea, yes. Yeah. So, little creature, going to be our guide?
Kiki, Kiki.
Yes. But that may mean your destruction and that of your whole people. You don't realize, in your innocence, that now they've once got here from Earth, others will follow them. Others who will exploit this planet and destroy your homes. Yes, but I'm not going to let them do it, little creature. What's the matter? What? You want me to go with you? Yes? All right. Yes.
Ah, that should hold you all right, Mary. All right, Wilson, we're all set.
Great. Hey, you've done a nifty job. Now all we want to know is the way back.
Well, we're going around the mountain, so that means there are only two ways. Jeff and Margaret seem to think that Kiki knows the way.
Oh, I know she does.
Well, we've nothing to lose by following, I suppose. She may be right.
Okay, Professor?
Fine. Do you see what sort of ground you're going to have to carry me over?
Well, it seems to be some sort of desert beyond this hill. After that, we just don't know.
Well, that's the way we gotta go.
Come on, up we go. Ready?
Okay.
Now then, Margaret, where's our guide?
Oh, she's down there, ahead with Mr. Brown.
Well, we better get after them. We don't want to leave either of them alone too long.
Easy does it.
Find the ledge.
Okay?
Why'd you put in?
Easy does it. Slow now,
I'll take it up there.
What have you found there? What?
Mr. Brown,
Huh?
let me look. Gosh, look at them. They're bigger than ostrich eggs. Look, food.
What enormous eggs. Laid out here in the open desert.
What kind of creature could have laid that?
I wonder if they are any good to eat. Well, we seem to find some grub, Mary. Looks like an egg diet for you from now on. I wonder if these were laid by a bird or some kind of reptile.
Well, certainly no reptile as we know him.
Well, whatever laid these must have been gigantic. Did you hear that?
Watch out! They're coming right at us!
Come on, let's get Mary out of here. Come on.
Get away from those eggs.